Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. The Stros aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Mookie Betts will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the right fielder, Mookie.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Benintendi gets his lead at first. Nobody out. 2-1 now to Mookie.
2-1.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
On the ground to the left side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he lifts it in the air to right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball one. The 1-0 misses, ball two.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball three.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And a fastball misses there, ball four.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So it's bases loaded, one away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
One strike now from Cole. Fastball called for strike two.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
0-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. Here's another 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Reddick, but he won't get there. It falls in, and the Red Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Giro. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. His career line against Garrett Cole, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He'll come home with it, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First offering on its way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Comes set. The 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Bogarts on third. Pedroia on at second with 2 down. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Astros nothing. David Price gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip. The start to it, they're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Lifetime versus David Price. He has been silent. 0 for 13. Now the first pitch here from Price. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's set and the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Runners on first with 1 down. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 gone. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. Popped him up. Moreland has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
The 3-0. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Cole sets. Here's the first pitch. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. Betts is almost surely going to receive an invite to the All-Star game, as he currently leads all right fielders in fan votes.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Astros nothing. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got a batting average of .444. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up D today. And how lucky is this pitching staff looking at this defensive alignment? 2 Gold Glovers in the outfield. In a day and age where everybody's trying to hit the ball in the air, look for everything to get caught today.
So one away here with the bases empty, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Price ready with the 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make him work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And that misses 2-2. Still even at 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Yuli.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Lifetime versus David Price. He's a .333 hitter. First by Price. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back safely. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%, something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, the first base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Now that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Hit sharply on the ground. Correa ranging up the middle onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For the Astros, the catcher.
Standing in, Max Stassi, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Pedroia to his right. He has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Now here's the pitch. In there for strike one. Liner toward right center. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder,
Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. 0-1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Vasquez moving to his left. 2 down. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. From the stretch. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Fouled away. Brantley on second. Altuve at first. 2 out in the inning. And it's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for the Astros. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Outside, 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Wade Miley answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Miley.
Eduardo Nunez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. He's running. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 5 runs on only 4 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Couple of walks for him thus far. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Flipped out the other way towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Here's Mookie Betts. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Now batting, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's George Springer. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Bregman on at first. Nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Aledmus Diaz. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. Astros are down quietly. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Popped up. Gurriel is over, and he puts it away for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, in this day and age where runs are at a premium, you certainly can't give any free passes. Had a rough go commanding the strike zone, gave up 4 walks, and that really hurt him in this one.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And that's too high. Ball 2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike one.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
3-1 to him now.
1 strike.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. The 2-1 home. Fouled straight back. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Down in order go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Astros,
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the first baseman.
Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Stays alive, still 0-2. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. 1 away. Digging in, Matt Stassi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too high. 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Stassi is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
The left fielder, Michael.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So coming to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Bradley Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. To 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Springer coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Catcher.
Striding into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Vasquez averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. Reddick is after it, but this will land untouched. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now, Eduardo Nunez, a hit in 2 tries so far. Now here it comes. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Now in the box, Josh Reddick. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. just missing here, 2-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 2-1 on its way. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Count remains full. The next 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Line drive to center field. Bradley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch here from Price. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Moreland will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box, Alex Bregman. It was a walk in his last trip. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. swinging a soft liner, but this is right to Pedroia, and the inning is over. Astros leave one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
At the bottom of the ocean. At the bottom.
Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrew Benintendi hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. First offering on its way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1 on its way. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Here comes the first pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Miley's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here now the 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Dustin Pedroia would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Martinez at second with 2 down. Another payoff pitch. Slow little grounder left side. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, George Springer. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And that misses inside 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
One and two now. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3 and 2. Aledmus Diaz waits on deck. Now the 3 and 2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Aledmus Diaz fouled away. He was a double play victim last time around. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Count is 1 and 2 now. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a two-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Standing in now, Yuli Gurriel. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. He stays alive, still 2-2. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland is there, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, Max Stassi. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Change-up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Michael Brantley will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Here comes the first pitch. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And he misses again. 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
A dive, but it's off his glove. The tag, and he is out. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 5-2. Ryan Presley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding in, Dustin Pedroia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Dustin Pedroia.
And the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
In now, Mitch Moreland. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Pedroia stands at second with no outs. And that one got a piece of him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Got him.
Up next for the Red Sox. The catcher.
Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1 to 1-2 now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Another 2-2 offering. Now a curveball misses inside. Andrew Benintendi is on deck. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working,
right
so he
fielder.
just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick coming on. And he makes the catch as just the one run comes across in the inning. Red Sox settled for just the one. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. Boston's out in front 6-2. So stepping in, Jose Altuve. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he takes a called strike one. Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia. Pedroia dives. What a stop. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
1 out, nobody on. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Swing and a line drive. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here comes the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Line drive to center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still trail here at 6-2. Hector Rondon enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Hector Rondon.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Dustin Pedroia is on deck. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This pitch is popped up. And there's at number 2.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Red Sox lead it 6-2. Now to the plate, George Springer. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before. First delivery to him on the way.
curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Nunez comes up with it. Throw on to first in time. One away. Now the Astros designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready for another shot now, Yuli Gurriel, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Riding in once again, Max Stassi. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arm. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Last strike now for Houston. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Carson Smith takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's set and the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Smith is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch in a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And now it'll kick around in the corner. In to score the runner from third.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. And their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Price notches his 3rd win of the year. Garrett Cole worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.